All right, this car is masked up and ready to go. We haven't sprayed any clear coat yet, and this is exactly how the car looks before we start. And in a few minutes, we're going to make this car look like glass. But there's one mistake that can completely ruin a clear coat job. And most people don't even realize they're making it. It happens fast, right in the middle of the spray process. You might not notice it immediately, but later, you'll see the result. Cloudy, clear, uneven texture, poor gloss, or that finish that just doesn't look right. And the crazy part is, the paint itself might not be the problem. So take a good look at the car right now, while it's still masked and ready. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what mistake to watch for and how to avoid it when you're spraying clear coat. Let's get into it. Joseph giving this panel a final wipe down before any paint goes on, and this step right here is the one people skip. Any dust, any residue sitting on this surface right now becomes a permanent part of the process. People think painting a car is just about having a good gun and decent clear. It's not. That's maybe 20% of it. The other 80% is everything you do before you ever pull the trigger, and that's the part everybody wants to rush. You can't skip steps in this trade. I don't care how good you think your technique is. I don't care how expensive your clear is. If you skip prep, it's going to show. Sanding, cleaning, tack cloth, flash times. Every single one of those steps exists because somebody learned the hard way why it matters. And when you skip one, you're not saving time. You're just moving the problem down the line to a spot where it's way harder to fix. A lot of guys spray and hope. They lay the clear down, they walk away, and they just hope it comes out right. That's not painting, that's gambling. Real painting is knowing exactly what's going to happen before you even pick up the gun. Knowing how your prep is going to affect your finish, knowing how your environment's going to affect your flash time, knowing what that panel needs before it needs it. This trade doesn't reward guessing, it rewards patience. Every step you take seriously is a step that shows up in the final finish. And every step you rush is one that shows up too, just not in a way you're going to like. And here's the thing, nobody's going to see the corners you cut. Not at first. The panel's going to look good under garage lights, good in photos, good enough to hand back to the customer. But paint doesn't lie forever. Give it a few weeks in the sun, a few months of weather, and every shortcut you took starts telling on you. That's why the guys who last in this trade aren't the fastest ones. They're the ones who trust the process even when it's slow, even when it's boring, even when nobody's watching to see if they actually did it right. Because at the end of the day, the finish only knows one thing. Did you respect every step, or did you skip one hoping it wouldn't matter? The gun's up, and the first pass is going down right now. Watching this clear hit the panel, and right away you can see it lay out, flowing into that wet, glassy look almost instantly. This is the moment everything before this was building toward. All that prep, all that patience, all that sanding. It either shows up right here or it doesn't. Moving steady across the panel, keeping that distance consistent, keeping that overlap even. Every pass matters here. Too close, and it's going to run. Too far, and it's not going to lay flat. It's going to sit there rough. And that texture is going to be permanent the second this starts kicking. Right now, in these first few seconds after the clear hits the panel, is when everything's still moving, still flowing, still forgiving. That window doesn't stay open long, and everybody spraying clear for the first time thinks they've got more time in it than they actually do. And we still going. That first pass has a chance to set up too much. This is where a lot of guys hesitate. They get nervous, they slow down, they second guess the pass, and that hesitation is exactly what starts showing up in the finish later. The panel's building now, coat by coat, and it's starting to show that depth, that wet shine clear coat's known for. But right now, in this exact moment, is also when it's the most vulnerable. Any dust in the air, any contamination, any inconsistency in the pass, this is when it becomes permanent. Still moving, still spraying, not stopping to think about it, just staying in the rhythm. First coat's down, and now we wait. This right here is the part nobody wants to film because it's just clear coat sitting there, doing absolutely nothing dramatic. No spray gun, no action, just flash off time, and it is exactly as exciting as watching paint dry, because that's literally what's happening. But don't let the boring part fool you. This is where the science is actually working. Those solvents in the clear are evaporating off right now, and the film's tightening up, getting ready to accept the next coat without trapping anything underneath it. Rush this part, and you're basically sealing in a problem before it even had a chance to show itself. Everybody wants to skip straight to the next pass because standing around watching clear coat do nothing feels like wasted time. It's not. This is the part where patience actually pays rent. Go too fast here, and that solvent's still trying to escape when the next coat lands on top of it. And it will find a way out eventually, just not in a way you're going to like. So right now, nothing's happening on camera, and that's exactly the point. The flash time doesn't care if you're in a rush, doesn't care if you've got somewhere to be. It just needs what it needs. Second coat's going down now, and this one's different from the first. The first coat was about getting coverage, getting that base layer locked in. This one's about the finish. This is the coat that's actually going to be sitting on top when this car leaves the booth. So every pass right here matters more than the last one did. Guns moving steady, same distance, same overlap I kept on the first pass. Consistency is everything at this stage. You change your rhythm now, change your distance, change your angle. It's going to show up as a difference in gloss, a difference in texture, right there on the same panel. Two halves of one panel that don't match, and that's a redo waiting to happen. Watching it lay out right now, and this is the coat that's supposed to melt into that first layer, instead of just sitting on top of it. That's the whole point of getting the flash time right earlier. This second coat is bonding into that first one instead of trapping it underneath. If that flash off got rushed, this is the moment it would start showing. Right now, still moving across the panel. Not stopping, not second guessing, not slowing down to admire it. Because the second you hesitate on a wet clear coat pass, that hesitation becomes a visible line in the finish. Every painter's made that mistake at least once, stopping mid-pass because it's looking good and they want to stare at it. Don't do that. Keep the gun moving. Building up that final gloss now, coat by coat, pass by pass, and you can already see the difference between this and where we started. Masked up, dry, dull. This is the payoff of every step that came before it. And right now, in this exact moment, it's still wet, still vulnerable, still capable of going wrong if something lands in it that shouldn't. Staying in this pass, staying steady, because the finish doesn't care that we're almost done. It only cares about what's happening right now this second, while it's still flowing. If you're watching this and you're serious about learning this trade the right way, not the shortcut way, not the guess and hope way, hit subscribe. This is the stuff that actually matters, and there's more of it coming.